What's up, everybody? It's RCT Classic Tycoon here, and we're back for episode 5 of the Bumbly Beach Let's Play series. In the last one, we built the wooden wild mouse that is running nice and smoothly. In the last one, we also got the, looks like guests are complaining about the state of the path, so I'm going to hire some handymen, or one handyman, see if that can help alleviate the problem there, and I'm also going to hire a mechanic. But anyways, in the last one, we did get the Corkscrew roller coaster researched, so I want to start on building one of those today. We'll probably use kind of the remainder of the space in the park for that. And then we'll see if there's anything else that we really need to take care of. The goal, 750 guests. We are closing in on that at 714 guests right now. 15, 16. That'll keep climbing, hopefully, throughout the video. And we're going to go ahead and build a custom-designed Corkscrew roller coaster. Guys, I really recommend building custom-designed roller coasters. It's just a lot more fun. You're going to learn a lot more about the game, and it's a lot more interesting, I feel like, and more rewarding when you build your own roller coasters rather than just grabbing the ones that are already pre-built for you. So, Corkscrew roller coasters, they're okay to build, not my favorite. Not a lot of customization. You can't really do a lot of banked turns that are going down or up, which I definitely prefer being able to do that, and that's why I prefer looping roller coasters to corkscrews, even though you can't do corkscrews on looping roller coasters. But corkscrew roller coasters tend to have very high intensity ratings as well, so just be aware of that. I mean, even if you do your best to keep that intensity rating down, they're just intense rides. I don't know if you guys have ever ridden Cobra at Six Flags Magic Mountain, but man, that ride is it's not very fun, if I'm just being honest. So at this moment it starts raining, so I take advantage of it by increasing the umbrella price, just like I did at the end of the last episode. So I just wanted to make a little bit of money to help fund the Cobra, as we're talking about that, to fund the rest of this Corkscrew roller coaster, because we are running a little low on cash. So instead of borrowing money, this is just pretty much as viable of an option. Anyways, if you guys have ever ridden Cobra at Six Flags Magic Mountain, it is not a very enjoyable experience, at least in my opinion. That ride is one of the least comfortable roller coasters I've ever ridden in my life, and that's exactly what we're building right here. Essentially, that's what this design is, or this roller coaster is designed after, is that exact type of roller coaster. So personally, I feel bad when I see the guests ride this, but a lot of them like it in the game, so might as well build it. Yeah, let's just finish up this roller coaster, and then we'll see how the testing goes. I do have 2 block break sections on this roller coaster, but I decided to just go with 2 trains instead of 3. I feel like the roller coaster is short enough that should be plenty. The guests shouldn't get too upset about that. So that's why I decided to go with that choice. Let's watch this test. And as you can see, the roller coaster did not make that hill, so we're going to have to make an adjustment for that. This doesn't happen to me very often. I thought that coaster was going to be able to make that hill, but a quick fix for that is to just put a little bit of a chain lift at the top of the hill that it doesn't make, and that way it will just get that extra little push to make it over the hill. I don't think that that will be too big of a problem here. Now, if your hill is like going so high that you need another 15 pieces of chain lift or something like that to go up, I don't recommend doing that. It's going to end up making the roller coaster way too long of a length, and the guests will get upset not only waiting in line for a roller coaster that long, but also just being on a roller coaster that is that length. So the roller coaster has made it back. Let's check out our ratings. Nothing in the red, so that's a good sign. Ride length is long enough. And those ratings are decent. I figured the intensity rating would be pretty high on this. I was hoping for a little bit higher excitement rating, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and build our pathways and get this thing opened up and starting to make money, and also attracting guests into the park, which we do have 757 guests in the park right now. So that would, if the goal ended today, we would have completed it. But we'll keep an eye on that to make sure the guests are staying in the park. We might do an advertising campaign for this roller coaster as well. I do just want to change up the colors of the carousel here, as I didn't realize when I changed the entrance to be a park or to be a tent that I never changed that. So I want to make that a little bit better. Guests are complaining about the vandalism in your park, so we will want to address that later. I don't recommend hiring security guards for that. I recommend just going around and fixing the vandalism. So we'll take care of that in a moment. The guest count did drop below 750, so we'll have to address that as well. We researched a hyper coaster. I didn't even know that that was available at Bumbly Beach. That would have been kind of a cool ride to build, but honestly, this park seems a little small for a hyper coaster. A hyper coaster, I usually think of, more the size of like a hyper twister roller coaster, just with a little bit less like twists and turns. It's just more giant drops. So I don't think we're gonna build one of those in this park. That doesn't really seem to fit. Let's do an advertising campaign for the new Corkscrew roller coaster. Now, I will need a name for this roller coaster, as well as the Wooden Wild Mouse. So if you guys got any names for me, drop it in the comment section below. Alright, let's see if there's anything else that we can take care of. I do want to make sure that all the rides are still making a profit, so let's check that out. I just go to profit and sort. It looks like everything is okay. Nothing is losing money, so that is good. We don't need to adjust any ride prices right now. I think I do want to fix the length of this Corkscrew's line. The guests are filling it up very quickly, and there are probably not as many guests fitting in the line as I would like, so let's adjust that real quick. One thing that sucks about doing that is a couple of the guests might fall to the ground and get lost, but I think they made their way back into the line, so that should be okay. They don't look too lost. So, alright, that should be good. I am going to fix some of the vandalism very quickly as we watch this roller coaster run for a moment, and then we will wrap this episode up. We should be able to finish up this park in the next one. It'll be a nice short Let's Play series, a six episode series, as we're on episode 5 now. Do appreciate you guys watching. Please leave me feedback. I do appreciate feedback in the comments, and I want to make sure that these videos are exciting for you guys to watch, and informative, and just fun to watch me play. So any suggestions you guys have to make the videos better, let me know. and I will see you guys in the next one. Again, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate the views and the feedback you guys give me. Drop a like if you liked it. I'll see you guys next time.